What's up guys, Guernsey Gooner here, bringing you another episode of our Manager Mode series for Arsenal in FIFA 14. So the last time out we got our FA Cup campaign off to a good start with a 2-0 win against Bolton Wanderers, which put us through to the fourth round. And we've also been looking at our options for scouting. We're currently scouting a central attacking midfielder here, Manuel Lanzini. He will hopefully be someone that can replace Rosicky long term. And we're also looking at some various young centre backs for us to kind of bring in as a up and coming. Because at the moment we've got our four centre backs, but it would be good to bring in another one as well. So just make sure here we've gone through all of these, so you can see here people are being scouted. That's fine. And what we got here in France as well, being scouted. Let's add him as well. This is another one. This one here is actually expiring in 6 months, so he could be someone we pick up maybe on the cheap. Okay, so as you can see, there's about 30 days scouting left on all of these players, but we will obviously have to make an offer before then because we are halfway through January as it is. So there we go. And last but not least, England. We can remove him from the report now. Scouting this guy here, and also we will scout Ben Nugent, but I don't think we'll sign either of Quates or Nastasic because they do play for rivals. So there we go. We will now get into our game here, the semi-final of the Capital One Cup against West Ham. First leg here, we are at home, so it'll be very important to get a good lead in this tie going into the second leg. I'm going to continue with the tradition of giving our squad players the chance to perform in this cup competition, so I'll make the changes here. Okay, so here we go. Here's the lineup. We've gone Fabianski in goal, Jenkinson, Wilshere, Sanyo again at the back. Slightly different midfield this time. We've got Gnabry, Diaby, Pogba, Chamberlain, Rosicky, and I'm going with Rodriguez and Podolski up front. And then we've got all the experience here on the bench should we need it. There we go. So let's get this going now. Okay, so here we go then. Semi-final time of the Capital One Cup. Can almost taste Wembley now, but we've got to make sure we perform in these 2 games against West Ham. So here we go. Jenkinson joining the attack here. Good little ball there to Rosicky. And he's found a far corner. That's a great finish by Thomas Rosicky. Jenkinson with a ball into him. He still had a lot of work to do, but he was able to find the far corner, so that is 1-0 to Arsenal. Podolski cuts back inside. Rodriguez over to your Diaby, and he's finished well. 2-0 now to Arsenal, being very clinical. 2 chances, 2 goals, and this is a great start. Diaby calmly finishes first time with his weaker foot. 2-0. Rodriguez in the way of the ball, but he's found a turn, gone for goal. Oh, it's well saved. So that ball wasn't intended to Rodriguez, but he picks it up and forced a good save now. Rosicky with the corner. Corner's come in. Oh, and the header's just over the bar. And there we go, that is half time for the first leg of this semi-final. Arsenal with a solid 2-0 win. Very clinical, able to score their first 2 efforts on goal. Had a couple of others after that, which keeper saved or we put wide. Slightly ahead on the possession. West Ham really not got going so far. If we can keep this up, then we will definitely have 1 foot in the final. Let's see how we can get on in the second half. Gnabry in there. Great ball through to Podolski. Oh, it's a good save. Rodriguez. Oh, great block. Onto the post. Oh, that was so unlucky there. Thought for sure we were going to score the third. Last half an hour here now. Just going to make ourselves some substitutions. Keep the players fresh. And there's confirmations of 3 substitutes there. Santi Cazorla lays it off for Podolski. 3-0 now to Arsenal, and they really are getting very close to this final now, even at the halfway stage. Cazorla had the ball, running through on goal, and simple pass from Podolski, and he wasn't going to miss from there. 3-0. And there we go, that is full time. So 3-0 to Arsenal in the end here. Really giving themselves a great chance of making the final now. Not only have we won convincingly, but also keeping that clean sheet at home really does make the difference. All we need to do now is score once at Upton Park, and that will force them to need to score 5. So job definitely half done here. We've really controlled that game. West Ham never got going. See, there's basically 60% of the possession. 12 shots in the end, 7 on target, 82% passing. It was very pedestrian, that game. I thought West Ham would give a better account of themselves, to be honest, but we played pretty well and got the job done. So just one more game to the final now. Okay then, so here we go. We're going to advance up a few days here. Looks like we're returning to the Premier League for our next action now, which is going to be against Fulham. We've got a couple of emails here. Let's have a look and see what they are. So press conference regarding the upcoming match, that's fine. Player sold. So Ria Miachi has been sold to Chelsea for 2.6. As we said in the last video, some people might not have been overly happy with that, but the reality was we have 4 proper wingers and also Cazorla and Podolski, who can also kind of play on the wing as well. So he was very much down in the pecking order, and he wanted 45,000 for his new contract, which based on the amount of money we had left, it was not something I was willing to give him, especially if we're trying to recruit a couple more players. So I think that was business that had to be done. So we've got a couple more transfer offers here. Thomas Rosicki, they want to sign him for 2.9 million. Now, he's getting old, but I just don't want to sell Rosicki yet. I really like him as a player. So I'm going to reject that for now. And another offer from Bolton for Chesney. He's never going to want to go there, so we're going to reject that. Okay, so we'll simulate here up to the Fulham game, and then we can get going into that. We'll probably either in the next video or so, we'll be looking to finalise our business as we approach the end of January here. So a couple more emails here. Another transfer offer. Transfer offer again for Thomas Rosicki. We're going to reject that. We rejected 2.9, so we're definitely going to reject 2.5. And another one there, Ajax 2.8. So people definitely coming in for Thomas Rosicki. Obviously happy with how he's been, or encouraged by his recent performances, and want to take advantage of that. We've got another international management offer here, this time from Denmark. As I've said with all the previous ones, I'm just not going to be accepting international management offers at this time. So out of interest, they wanted us to reach the last 16 of both the Europeans and the FIFA World Cup, but no, so that's fine. And we are here, I think we're now up at the Fulham game, so home to Fulham, back to the Premier League duties now after a couple of cup games here. So see if we can continue our pursuit for that first position and the long-awaited Premier League trophy. Just quickly look at the team here, see fitnesses. Podolski, I'm going to start Giroud in this game, and also give Podolski a rest. Bakali and Pogba, we will start Wilshere ahead of Pogba, just for the sake of fitness. And there we go. So back to the first team duties now as it was. Let's see how we can get on. Okay then, so here we go. Another match at the Emirates, this time against Fulham. So a London derby here, back in the Premier League, really looking to kick on and continue with our good form in the league. Currently sitting top of the table, and obviously want to make sure that we stay there. So let's see how we get on. Oh, and the keeper made another mistake, and Giroud! That's the last. He scored another goal like that recently as well. Keeper, ball play back to the keeper, and Giroud just on him in a flash. Look at that, far too quick for him. And that is another gift for Arsenal. The keepers need to be so much smarter in this game, but 1-0 to Cazorla. That's a great ball in there. Oh, and Sauer caught it on the volley, but not as sweetly as he would have liked. Comfortable for the keeper. This ball over the top there. Giroud's chasing. And the defenders have hit the deck. He's come back. Sau! That's another absolute gift there for Arsenal. The ball over the top, and as the defenders are trying to head it clear, they just fell over. Oh, we can't see it in the replay, unfortunately. But the cross there for Sau, and he's not going to miss from that close. 2-0. And that is half-time. So a couple of gifts really for Arsenal there. Firstly, the mistake by the keeper, allowing Giroud to sneak in and score. And then also again with Giroud, when the ball was played over the top to him, defenders trying to head it clear, just ended up falling over. Bit of a comedy of errors. And he crossed it into Sau for him to tap in from a couple of yards. So that's the only real shots we've actually had on goal so far. Fulham, they're defending okay, but we're just unable to get going. Maybe trying to go with the fancy killer pass once too often. You can see the passing accuracy is down a little bit. Possession pretty even, which is also explained by the fact that neither team's passing that greatly, keep giving the ball away. But we've got ourselves a comfortable lead here, just need to keep it up, and it'll be another win. So let's get going with this second half. Vermaelen wins the header. Sau, he's gone for goal. Oh, great save by Stekelenburg there, just tipping it around the post. Arsenal have themselves a corner with Ozil. It's coming around the back post for Vermaelen. Oh, it's off the bar. Oh no, Vermaelen's caught him, he's already on a yellow. Oh, and that's going to be the second yellow and a red for the captain. I shouldn't have dived in there. Oh, and Ozil's picked up a booking from an earlier challenge. That's really disappointing. I don't know why I dived in there. Gonna have to make some substitutions now. Last 15 minutes just to tighten up at the back. Again, there's confirmation of changes now. Bringing on Pogba, Rodriguez, Bullshit, Ozil, Ramsey, and Giroud to be replaced. Oh, and now there's a chance for Berbatov. Oh, that is a great block. Well, there's one over here. He's in. Walcott. Oh, good save by the keeper. Good challenge there. Oh, free kick. Fuck off, ref. Arsenal with a free kick to defend here right at the end of... Oh, and the header's got ahead of him. And Fulham have got themselves a goal in the 90th minute here. Keeper came, didn't get anywhere near it. There goes the clean sheet. It's 2-1. And Fulham got... No, they don't have time for one more attack, so that is the full-time whistle. Arsenal win this game 2-1. Disappointing second half, never really got going. Had the header chance from Vermaelen, which was off the bar, and then later on he got himself sent off for a second bookable offence. And right at the death, Fulham managed to grab themselves one goal back through a more beater, but it wasn't enough for them, and Arsenal hold on to win 2-1. So here's confirmation of the stats there. We had 7 shots, 6 on target, 50-50 in the possession. They had a couple of shots, both on target. Passing from both teams went up in that half, which was much better because it was a bit sloppy in the first half. And yeah, so it was a pretty decent game. Not really able to push on with clear-cut chances, but able to hold on to that win there and get ourselves another 3 points. Okay, so there's a couple of emails here. Want to be confirmation about the suspension, I'm sure. Yep, here we go. Player suspended. So we'll have to make some changes here. Okay, so for this next game, we'll have to bring Woolsheed in to defence here, and we'll move Sanya up onto the bench. Should just be for the next game though. So that's... Oh, we've actually got ourselves a transfer offer here as well. Transfer offers for Yanaris, Riziki and Chesney. So we'll allow Yanaris to go out on loan because we don't need him at the moment. That's fine. And purchase here for Chesney. We're not going to sell him. And another one for Riziki, which we're also going to decline. There we go. So player loaned out, confirmation there of Giannis' loan to Charlton. Okay, so we'll just simulate up here a couple of days to our next game and see what emails we've got here. So transfer offer, another transfer offer for Thomas Rosicky. Going to reject it again. I'm not going to disallow all future offers because someone might come in a really good deal if it's too hard to say no. So 3 more players in Italy that they found. No more can be found in France, and no more can be found in England. So let's just have a look at a couple more that they found here. So who are the new ones that they found? So we're doing a scouting on these guys here. So we'll move this one and remove this one. I think it's the guys here, the green marks next to their name. So Vergara, what's his? So we're looking at strength. Yeah, so he's not that strong at the moment, but obviously they are all prospects. So we'll find out a bit more about this guy and this guy. He's only been there since 2013, so probably won't be able to get him, and Sorensen as well. We will. Okay, so we'll leave that video here now. We'll continue the scouting for the next week, and in the next video we'll probably look to sign the final players that we need, and obviously we're going to look at that central midfielder as well, and this centre back. So please do let me have your thoughts on which centre back we should be going for. There are obviously a lot of prospects on there, so do any of you know which guy will turn out to be the best defender? Because obviously the scouting's only good for where they are now, not where they will be. So do let me have your comments. If you've got any other suggestions of someone that we haven't yet scouted that we should be looking at, then also let me know their names as well. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe. And thanks very much for watching, and until next time, I will catch you later.